Another story is, let me see, I'm not going to give you that. Oh, we were in Pensacola, family vacation, and this hurricane was coming, and it was going parallel to the coast. Like from Texas, it was coming toward, when we were in Pensacola, it was coming toward us. And they did a mandatory evacuation on us. And it was July 4th, and there was not a hotel room between Texas and Jacksonville. You had to either go home or go north, like to Jackson, Mississippi, or Dothan, some town somewhere north Alabama. And so we were in line at the Holiday Inn in Gulf Breeze, which is like uh, 4 miles from the beach in Pensacola. And this guy was in front of the line, and he had been, he had his daughters with him, and they got in the room, and the daughters were scared about the hurricane coming, and so he wanted to check out, and he was going to go home, and he had turned down the bed, and supposedly once you turn down the bed, you got to pay for the room, and he was arguing with the people, of course, and I said, sir, come here, come over here for a second, and I said, look, I got all these people here, and we really don't want to drive back to Baton Rouge, and we'll take your room, and we'll pay you, and we'll even give you some extra money. He goes, well, I don't know. What if y'all torch the room? And the girls I had with us were mothers and responsible, and they came and they talked to him, and they were good looking. And he goes, okay, y'all can have the room. And I was, because I saw what was happening, I was like the God. And of course, I had the bed, and most of these stories I want to tell you, I'm in them, and I look pretty good. But so we had 18 people in the room that night, and the hurricane, it was Opal, and she just bypassed Pensacola completely. It barely rained or anything, and so we're leaving and going back to our house on the beach, and Bert sees a puddle. Me and my wife and Bert are walking past, and there's a puddle on the ground right in front of his vehicle. And he looks at the puddle, because it barely rained, and he looks at the puddle and goes, utter devastation. And it was one of those lines. From that day onward, I wish I had said it. Just is. And we always talked about utter devastation, and then that little puddle was the perfect picture of it. I just thought that was genius. And let me see which other one I'm going to tell you real quick. And like I said, if you want to talk over the weekend, we can do it.